My name is Jan, and I'm an audiologist at my hearing center in Palm Springs and Boynton Beach, Florida. And today we're going to talk about what causes tinnitus. But before we talk about what causes it, let's talk about what it is. Tinnitus may be that high-pitched noise that you hear. It could be that you hear it occasionally. It may be that you hear it all the time. It doesn't have to be just a high-pitched noise either. It might be a rushing noise that sounds like water running. It could end up being where you're hearing almost your heartbeat in your ears. It could end up being a low-pitched noise. So what we need to do when you come to see me is we need to talk about, when do you hear it? How often is it? Is it all the time? Is it occasionally? So that's what we need to know. What is that noise? And now let's talk a little bit about, now that we think you may have this tinnitus, let's talk about what causes it, because that's important. One of the things that we know, and we're not really 100% sure why one person may have tinnitus and the other may not, but we do know that it's caused by certain medications. And while this medication may not cause it, and this medication may not cause it, when you take the two of these medications together, that may end up causing the tinnitus. We know then that medications may cause it. Too much aspirin will end up causing your ears to start ringing. If you have a hearing loss, we also know that it causes that tinnitus. And the theory behind why that is that when you have a hearing loss, we know that you have damage to that nerve of hearing. So when a sound comes into your ear, it goes through your outer ear, this part here, then into the middle ear and into the inner ear, where it stimulates the nerve of hearing and it sends an impulse up to the brain. And you say, I just heard somebody clap. But what we think ends up happening with tinnitus, or the sounds that you're hearing, is that that nerve of hearing, because it's been damaged, because you have a hearing loss, sends an impulse up to the brain when there is no sound, and you're hearing sound. So that gives you a little indication of what can cause that tinnitus. It may also be, if you've had any chemotherapy, that can end up causing tinnitus too. So there are many causes for it, but the question is, now that you have it, maybe we know the cause of it, but what can we do for you? So I need you to come see me. I need to do a hearing evaluation, and I need to see what's going on with your hearing. Many people, in fact most people, end up with a slight amount of hearing loss, or more than slight, if they have that tinnitus in their ears. We find that when you wear hearing aids, 99% of the people say that tinnitus goes away. Very cool, huh? So just wearing the hearing aids is enough to make that hearing go away, that tinnitus go away, and to give you very good hearing. People say, though, you don't wear a hearing aid when you sleep at night, and they say that that's when their tinnitus gets bad, when it's quiet, when they're trying to sleep in the evening. So what I recommend that you do is you go out, you can get it on Amazon, you could get it at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's a small little machine that creates sound. And there may be 4 sounds in the machine, there may be 10 sounds in the machine, but it creates maybe waves in an ocean. It may create rain that comes down. It may be noises, just a shh sound. And what it's doing is it's stimulating your nerve of hearing so that you hear that sound and not the tinnitus that you have inside your head that you're hearing. So a noise machine is great in the evenings. Sometimes people even take a radio, maybe a clock radio that you have near the bed, and you put it in between stations and you'll hear what we call white noise. And that will help also. So if you don't want to go buy a noise machine, that white noise will help also. But you will notice that tinnitus when it's quiet. So try and keep noises around you. When you come home and your ears it's quiet in the house and your ears start ringing and singing to you, turn the TV on, turn the radio on, put on some music. If you have a hearing loss, that's when you need to come see me. We'll do a hearing evaluation. We'll try some hearing aids on you and see that tinnitus or ringing goes away. What's very cool in that all of the hearing aids today also have a separate program or memory in it where we can create a tinnitus program. So what that means is that when your ears are singing to you very loudly, you can go into the separate memory that's in the device, and you would hear white noise, red noise, pink noise, all of these different sounds that we will find out what may help the tinnitus in your ears. We might even be able to give you ocean. That sounds like the waves crashing down. It can be very robust. It can be so that you're just barely hearing it. But again, what you're doing is you're getting amplification from the devices, and you're hearing this nice, relaxing sound that gets rid of the noises that you may be hearing. So the whole point is, it is there. You're not going crazy. You need to come see me at my hearing center. Let me evaluate your hearing. It's free. There is no charge. And let's see what we can do to help you with that tinnitus. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Come see me so I can help you. Bye.